Friends, it's Alex, and I really just want to start off by saying that Taylor did such a phenomenal job on that coaching session that it really makes me look up to her with her teaching style and the way that she's able to talk to the people she's coaching. It is really influencing, and I definitely hope that I can use some of her skills that she used in the future. As someone with high analytical, I took the time to try to go deep and dive into how Taylor was being so successful in the way she was coaching, and I found so many positive things that she did, but for the sake of this video, I'm only going to mention a few. Now, to start off, I would just want to say that one of the skills that Taylor used was that she always started with a vague leading question to start off a topic. Like, for example, she said, "How are you doing?" as a preface to talk about well-being. And this is actually good in a variety of ways. Not only does that sort of open up the topic, which can lead to more questions, but it also shows that she's listening and that she will be able to have those follow-up questions based on what the person she's coaching is saying. And that also can kind of like create trust between the coachee and the person coaching, because it shows that you're actively listening and that you want to know more about them. Another skill that Taylor used in regards to some of the questions that she asked is after she started off with her vague question and she had some more in-depth ones, more very specific ones, she always paraphrased what Sam was saying before. And that is also very useful because, once again, it shows how Taylor was always listening and that she wants to know more about Sam, because she's like responding with what she already knows, and then she's asking what she wants to know more about. And then lastly, Taylor also kind of within her questions still used the name it, claim it, and aim it sort of guideline for how she always asked those questions. Because she always started off with those vague ones, "How are you doing?" And then she sort of got a little more specific to talk about how it impacts Sam's life. And then finally, her last questions for that topic would be, what are your plans for the future? Like, what do you plan to do? And so that was just really phenomenally done. I am super impressed with how well Taylor performed that, and I definitely am going to try to use those skills. For the second question, what value could the Big Six experiences and well-being bring to BizAddle 111 students? And I think that the Big Six college experiences are very important. Right now, I personally only have about maybe half of them, but I'm still a freshman, so I still have plenty of time to get those done. I think those can be really valuable, so you can make the most out of your college time. College is an important part for all of our lives, and so to be the most successful in it definitely has to do with these Big Six experiences. And then lastly, which techniques do I want to try in my own coaching practice? So a lot of what I said about Taylor would definitely have an influence on what I want to do. I definitely want to have those sort of engaging questions that make my person that I'm coaching really want to talk to me more. I think that it would be really important to sort of gain that trust for them to understand that I want to know more about them and that I want to be able to help them in any way I can. And so some of those skills that Taylor used that I mentioned before are definitely going to be ones I'm going to try to implement in my coaching practice. So thank you all for listening to my speech. I am really excited to look at all of yours to see what you guys noticed in Taylor's speech too. So I hope you guys all have a great rest of your days, and I will see you later.